Have you ever heard the story of a crane who plucked her own feathers to weave a gift of gratitude for the man who saved her from a trap? This popular and moving Japanese folktale explores the themes of gratitude, greed, and the importance of keeping one's promise.
A kind-hearted farmer named Yohei found and rescued a crane that was caught in a hunter's snare. One day, a mysterious young woman appeared, and the two eventually got married. To help the farmer become wealthy, she wove exquisite silks under the strict condition that he must never look inside the room. However, when the farmer's curiosity led him to break his promise, a heartbreaking separation followed.
The crane's gratitude, tsuru no ongayashi. Long ago, in a snowy village in Japan, there lived a kind farmer named Yohei. One day, while walking through the fields, he came across a crane trapped in a hunter's snare. Seeing the crane struggling desperately to escape, he felt pity, released the trap, and saved its life. The crane looked at him with eyes full of gratitude and flew up into the sky.
Then, one night during a heavy snowstorm, someone knocked on Yohei's door. When he opened it, he found a beautiful young woman with skin as fair as snow named Tsu. She asked to stay for a while because she was lost, helped with the chores at Yohei's house, and eventually they married and lived together. Although they were poor, they were a very happy family.
One day, his wife asked for permission to weave cloth. However, she made a request. Please, never look inside while I am weaving. On the third day, she emerged with an incredibly bright and soft fabric made of crane feathers.
When the local lord saw the cloth, he loved it so much and was so amazed that he bought it for many gold coins. Because this fabric was so valuable in the market, the couple became very wealthy. But Yohei noticed that every time she finished weaving a piece of cloth, his wife became thin and exhausted.
As the gold coins piled up, Yohei began to desire even more wealth. People nearby also started asking, "How can your wife weave such beautiful fabric?" One day, while his wife was weaving in the room, Yohei could no longer overcome his curiosity, broke his promise, and peeked inside.
What he saw was not a human woman on the loom, but a crane. The bird was plucking the pure white feathers from its own body and turning them into threads to weave on the loom. She was the very same crane that the farmer had saved before. To repay the farmer's kindness, she was weaving the cloth by sacrificing her own feathers, her beauty, and her life force.
Since her secret had been revealed, the crane could no longer remain in human form.
If only you had kept your promise, we could have stayed together forever. But now, I must go,
she said as she said goodbye, transformed back into a crane and flew into the sky. The farmer was filled with great regret for losing his wife because he failed to keep his word.
Please come back, my wife! I don't want the gold anymore!
What this story tells the audience is that even animals know how to repay a kindness, even at the cost of their lives. Another lesson is that breaking a promise made to loved ones can lead to great loss.
Thank you so much for listening to this story. May you all achieve success in your lives.
To hear more valuable stories like this, please like and subscribe to Story for Life. See you in the next story.